Troopers, what is up? It's me, Darren, on a Saturday night going live, guys. We're going live. This is a requested live. I was just hanging out. Sorry, guys, we're getting a little, all these settings right for you. So I was just hanging out at my house today, and somebody messaged me and asked me if I could come on live tonight and visit with you guys. So here I am. I'm always available. Anytime somebody tells me to come live and chat with you guys, we're going to do it. Why? Because I need those watch time hours. It is my job to be here for you anytime, day or night. It is a lot of fun. I've met some interesting people doing this, so I'm glad you guys enjoy it. What did I do today? I went on an adventure. I recorded some footage for you. I went to a plantation out there in Destrehan, Louisiana. It is appropriately called the Destrehan Plantation. They had a big festival out there today. They had vendors, they had live music, they had ponies for children out there to ride. What's going on, Wild Bill Hickok? Yep, here we are. Good to see you out there. I always welcome my viewers, especially you. It's always a pleasure. And it's so weird because my number at the top says there's nobody in the chat. That's why we can't really depend on that number. Because sometimes I do these chats and it looks like nobody's here, but then I look at my watch time hours and I'm thinking, wow, look at these watch time hours. Let me try to move this little light a little bit. I don't like the way it looks on me. See if this helps. We don't know yet. I know my kitchen is a mess. I didn't plan on coming on today, but here I am. So the plantation over there was a lot of fun. It was a fall festival. We filmed some footage, and I'm going to put it together. I am still working on my other video that I need to do from the hotel. I know I've been putting that one off. Hopefully that one's worth it. I was going to do that tonight, but here I am on the live feed, and you never know, maybe more people will come out here, and we've got interesting topics today. I have something specifically I would like to talk about with you guys if people show up, and they may not, and that's perfectly fine. Like I said, this is very impromptu. We just came on here to visit for a little bit. People don't really come in and out like they used to during October. That was a blast of a month. I don't know what happened. I don't know why people quit stopping by the way they did, but we're still here. I still come on when you guys ask me to come on to visit. Got the zombie baby out here. He's been very depressed lately. He had a terrible Halloween, and he's upset about the election as well. What's going on, Lori? Good to see you. After the election, he went to school, and his teachers over there are very liberal. They tell him that he's going to be deported because she thinks he's an illegal immigrant, and he's not. He was born in America, but they can't tell the difference over there, so he's been worried about that. He saw that poor little squirrel get taken away from his family, so he thinks now he may be taken away from his loving home. But I assured him that will not ever happen. He's got too many fans. He's got too many friends. They can't take him away. But you know how some of these people are, these schools, I don't know why they talk about that. No, he doesn't have any papers. I got to go to the city clerk and get those papers. That's a good point. Good point, Wild Bill. We got to make him official, an official American citizen. They'll probably make him take a test to get that, but I know he knows all that stuff already. Yeah, they told him he lost his rights. They said since Kamala didn't win, he lost every right he had. And I told him he still has rights. No rights were ever taken away from him. But you know, he's a little bit different, so he's self-conscious. And when they tell him all those mean things, it hurts his feelings. And he starts to worry a little bit. But hopefully in time, he'll get over it. You know, we have Thanksgiving to look forward to. Then we have Christmas. Maybe he'll get those 2,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving. So, yeah, the plantation, it was a lot of fun to write a letter to Trump. That's true. I'll write a letter to Trump. That's a good idea. I'll go to Trump directly. Tell him he needs his rights. Give him his rights. Give him his benefits. Put him in your cabinet. Give him a position. That's what he needs to do. You never know. When he grows up, he may be president. That'll show them all. He could shut that whole school down then. But we'll see. He goes back to school tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little better. But yeah, I'll write a letter to Trump. I'll write that tomorrow. Good idea. So here's something we could talk about. The LSU game was tonight. It was a home game. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we have a governor here who I don't like. I'll tell you why I don't like him later. Yeah, he needs Medicare. SNAP. That's true. Good thinking, Wild Bill. Yeah, Laura, you write a letter too. That'll show them. I'll bring it directly to that school. Tell him there's no way he's getting deported. That is true. So our governor, here's something he did. He, when he first got into office, he made the day after abortion pill a felony. So he's anti-day after. That's not important. We don't need to talk about that now. I don't agree with it. We're not going to talk about that. He had this big plan. Mike the Tiger, who is an LSU mascot. We have a live tiger mascot. And back in the 80s, and maybe some of the 90s, they brought this mascot to the games. They put him in a cage. People would rattle the bars, get him all riled up. We know a little bit more about animals now. We know that's animal cruelty. So when he proposed that we bring the present Mike the Tiger to the games, people were against it. They said, there's no way you're going to take this tiger out of his posh habitat where he has a heated rock, he has a pond, he has everything he needs in there. He's so calm and collected. It would be brutal to bring that tiger to the games and subject him to loud fireworks and cheers and noises. So they put the kibosh on it. So our governor, he rented a tiger from Florida, a strange tiger. We don't know anything about this tiger. They do know that the person who he rented it from has animal cruelty charges against him. So he's not a good animal breeder or owner. So they brought this tiger there, a random tiger, to the game. I think that's animal cruelty. I think that's bad juju to bring this tiger and subject it to it. I saw a picture of it. That tiger looked half dead. It looked drugged out. And they post a picture by it, doing their little peace signs and everything else. And I'm kind of glad LSU lost today. I think it was because of that juju from that governor bringing a tiger from Florida to the game. And I don't know what you guys feel about that. Do you agree with bringing tigers to a stadium with people cheering, with loud fireworks and everything else? I do not agree with that. So I was glad to see LSU lost today. That's one of my pet peeves of the day. Just to throw it out there to you guys. But we had a great day today. We went to the plantation. We looked at all the vendors. I got some footage. It was huge. It was a huge event. There were vendors as far as the eye can see. And when I drove up there, people were parked all around the levee. I had to drive and drive and drive and drive and drive all over to get a parking space and walk a long way to this little event. It was a success, according to me, and I'm sure it's according to them too. It's a fundraiser. I guess that's how they get funds for the plantation. I bet Lori would know what that money goes to. But it was only $10 to get in. They had live music, they had food, and we had a blast. I got some footage for you. After I complete the video I'm working on now, I'll edit that video. But I got to be honest with you guys, these lives do so well. I get so much watch time hours from these things, and they're basically easy to make. All I do is talk to you guys for 2 or 3 hours, and I get 10 hours of watch time a day. And in case you didn't know, my goal for YouTube is getting or keeping my watch time hours up. So this has been really super. Laurie says it keeps up the bills and repairs for the plantation. That's what I thought, but I didn't know for sure. So the fundraiser I went to today was actually for the plantation. And this is the 52nd festival that they had. That's hard to believe. That plantation has been doing that for 52 years. So that means it must have been being toured in the 60s. That's crazy. We had a good time. Lori was over there, Lori and her husband. And it was good hanging out with them today. I don't see them that much. Used to see them all the time at Homa's house. Because they came there a lot and I was there a lot. And that was fun. We had a good visit. I even got something to eat over there. I got a fried eggplant with crawfish cream sauce. I did make a short about that. If you want to see it, you can see a little clip. A little precursor to the video. A little precursor, guys. That's what it is. Oh, you did. Lori says she did talk to me at home. As to who? Do they remember me? They may not even know who I am. It's been almost a year. Lori and her husband ate at the carriage house at Homa's house today. I know that. I don't know Lauren, so that doesn't ring a bell. Do not know Lauren. I know the tour guide people. I know some of the bartenders. I know the gift shop people. But when it comes to the wait staff, I know some of them. And there was one, oh, did you tell them what happened to me? Did you tell them this elaborate story? How I was misled, how I was told a load of bull. That's so funny. Well, don't cause too many waves over there. They're just going to tell them you're lying or that I'm lying. You know how it is. What did they say? What did she say about it? Which one is Lauren? Describe her to me. Because I don't know her. I don't think I know Lauren. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Let me raise this light up a little bit. See if that makes this better. Just give me one moment. Oh, I don't know how to operate this thing too good. I think it's as high as it'll go. There we go. I don't want it to fall apart on me. I just don't like the way it looks. There we go. So describe Lauren to me. I don't know which one she is or what she looks like. Oh, Laura, you're never all good with anybody. I hate to burst your bubble, but when it comes to somebody's job, yeah, I don't know why it doesn't ring a bell. She's young. No, she's been there for years, so she's obviously not a young girl. So, well, that's good. I'm glad you talked to him. I guess she likes you. I'm surprised she knows who I am because I don't know who she is. Don't know Lauren. Don't know her. Yeah, it's not like I have bad blood with those people. It's not like it's bad blood or anything like that. Oh, they don't? Why not? Why don't they like the manager over there? That's so funny. Yeah, if you saw her, you would know her. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I would. I mean, maybe I'll meet you guys out there to visit one day, and I can go visit Ruby and some other people. Uh, yeah, I think I know Isa. I think I know her. So which one don't they like? The restaurant manager? When it came to the wait staff, I don't know the wait staff that much. I just know the bartender people, so I don't know those wait staff people. Yeah, I'm sure I do. It all comes back to me. You know, once I'm in an environment. I already know about who they don't like. Oh, okay. I think I know now. Yeah, of course. I didn't know. Well, why don't they like her? Bisa. So you're talking about Lauren and Bisa. They're two separate people, right? I know who Bisa is. Bisa's real nice. I like her. Yeah. Well, the wait staff doesn't have anything to do with that woman. I mean, that place was kind of clique-like. Everybody was in their own little world. Tour guides did their thing. The gift shop people did their thing. Bartenders, yeah, she's all over. She really has a desire to get people to like her. Let them do their thing. Don't get in their business. Yeah, I mean, every workplace has drama like that anyway. That's just how it is. It's a lot of drama. A lot of drama. Oh, yeah, they just tell you. It must be a gossip session. Well, I think she and Bisa get along, though. I've seen them be chummy together. I bet she's just trying to get information out of you. That's kind of what people do. They want to get you talking, Lori. They want you to talk. It's not like I have bad blood with those people anyway. I mean, Kevin and I got along pretty good. I mean, I even know how to deal with her for the most part. But oh, that's good. Good old Kevin. I miss talking to him, though. I do miss talking to Kevin a little bit. So I'll go there and visit one day. Go in there and visit. No, it is. Oh, I don't care. He'll just tell you his side of the story. I don't care what you say to them. He knows. He and I talked about it. So, see, I'll go in there and visit. I'm always like talking to Ruby. She was one of the tour guides. She and I were pretty good friends. She trained me over there. For the most part, he's been hanging around the bald-headed. Oh, Jesus. That's the real talker, that one. Oh, you mean the bald-headed tour guide or the bald-headed maintenance guy? He always was really close with the gardener. Chad, he did the gardening over there. Real nice guy. They were kind of buddies. They always did work closely together. No, I don't know, man. I haven't been there. I went to one of the butterfly things just because I thought it'd be great content over there. But my butterfly videos, they just don't do well. I think it's a fascinating thing to watch those butterflies being released. And the videos themselves, I think, are great. It's just not many people are searching for butterfly release. It just doesn't work that way. Maybe I should make the title to garden or something like that. Put garden in the subject because, butterflies aren't really that popular. They're underrated, aren't they? They're beautiful, but they're not popular. Nobody searches for butterflies. They search for gardens a lot. They search for gardens. So what did Mr. Kevin have to say? How are you two? Good to see you. How was Destrehan? All that bull. What was it like over there? How many people was it? Did you tell Kevin you saw me today? You should have said, we hung out. We had such a great time. Oh, I know how Kevin is. Laurie said, how did I know? I know people. I'm kind of, after a while, I kind of can predict people's behavior pretty easily. For the most part. Well, you should have said something. Why not? See what he has to say. He may have told you to tell me to come back. Come back over there. He's tired of dealing with all those misfits. But I really don't know. I really don't even know if I want to go. I wouldn't know if I want to go back there and be a tour guide anyway. He's driving 30 minutes away. He, you should have did it this round since we actually hung out that day. Why wouldn't you have said that? Why wouldn't you have? Yeah, that's what he does. He just walks off when he's done with you. Just walks off. Yeah, he probably talked about you to the gardener. Yeah, that's what makes jobs exciting, all the drama that goes on, If they didn't have that, it'd be boring. Taking pictures of people over there. Yeah, he probably wants you to post pictures on his page. Do you ever talk to him about your page? Does he approve of it? Hold on, just make my tripod great again. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. So that's good. That's good. I'll throw this little video together. My dialogue is probably lackluster because I wasn't that into it. Yeah, he says, we grew fast. Well, you need to grow more than that. You just have around 2,000 subscribers. You got to get up there with Kuiper. You got to get 50,000 at least. Kipper. Oh, that was nice. I texted him a little bit tonight too. I told him he didn't tell me how big that festival was. And I shared my picture. I have another one that I may share tomorrow of the live music and all those people out there just to share. God protected me a little today. I may just share that picture on your page directly, not really share it on my page. Because it's not, I mean, it's an okay picture. It's nothing phenomenal. So what's up, Wild Bill? What's your night like? Are you still here? Are you that second person on the line? Because it says we got 2 people here. We could have more than that. You never know. Never know. It's all good. People are still looking when you share. Yeah, I think only my friends see that photo. I think because it was on my page. My page is friends only. I don't let the world see what I'm doing. I'm exclusive. My Facebook is exclusive. I don't love Facebook as much as you guys do. I don't want people knowing my business. And plus, I like my enemies to wonder, why can't I see it? You know, when somebody besmirches me, they lose the privilege. Even though anybody sees me on YouTube, you know, I'm very selective on YouTube, but Facebook, but YouTube has no real privacy. So if they want to know what I'm doing, come to my channel. I don't mind if they watch my content here because I get watch time hours from them. That's hard to do when everything is linked. Yeah, I mean, you can delete Facebook and still have Messenger, even though Messenger is still connected. So I will post pictures like that just so some of my relatives can see, and so that the people that are not able to see, other people will tell them that I posted something and it makes them mad. Yeah, you could keep Messenger. It's still going to keep your Facebook profile photo. I have to be on Facebook because the 13th Gate has a page. I have an acting group that I'm in. Not that I'm in that loop as much anymore. And some other pages. Right, only my friends can see me too. And, you know, if Facebook really helped my YouTube videos, I would love it a little more. But Facebook can actually hurt your YouTube channel. If you share a YouTube link on Facebook and they just click on it because they like you, but they don't watch the whole video because it's not what they're interested in, YouTube will think that's a bad video because they clicked out of it and didn't watch it because they weren't interested in it. But YouTube promotes itself. YouTube is going to show videos to other people that YouTube knows will like your stuff. If I will do a plantation video, sure, I'll share it on you or Kuiper's page because I know that's an audience for that. But not every one of my videos are like that, and less so now since I am out of that loop and don't really do that much. And this video I posted today or filmed, I mean, I probably wouldn't share that because I'm kind of not really into the plantation world as much. And I just tell them a little bit about it, and I'll see how it comes out. Yeah. So that's good. they monitor and everything that is said in all videos also. Oh yeah, they want to know your business. I wish people did not rely on Facebook so much. Like every year, the 13th Gate, they'll say, if you're not on Facebook, just do it for this month, because that's how they make all their announcement on the Facebook page, their personal little group for us. So if you're not on that group, you're out of the loop. And then there's another 13th Gate group where they announce their gatherings, like if we want to go see a movie together. That's how we'll know about the time and how to let them know. You know, I may dabble in Facebook and start a page for my YouTube channel. I mean, you guys love it so much. Why not? I'll try to give it a whirl. I'm just not a big fan of it. I could only do so much social media, and YouTube takes a lot of my time. I can't worry about everything. I don't even do Instagram as much anymore. And I do like Facebook a little better now, because for a while, I wasn't able to share the 360-degree photos so you could actually look around. But I figured out a way to do that again. So now I may post Facebook, because Facebook is the only social media that lets me post those interactive Facebook, those 360 videos. I can't use it unless you agree to their rules and regulations. And if you refuse, then you cannot use it. They will not allow you. Oh, yeah, you got to agree. You got to sign your life away. And who knows what the fine print says. They may say that they have a legal right to every photo you post. And you'll end up somewhere in Japan. And what those Japanese people do with your likeness, who knows? You're probably better off not knowing. You may be on billboards over there in Japan. You may go to Japan. What's going on, Laurie? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Wild Bill, you may be on billboards in Japan if you posted a picture on Facebook selling liquor or something. So yeah, I mean, I could either do a personal Facebook page. Why not? I drank so much, I don't know how I'm not drunk. Oh, so y'all hung out in the bar, y'all drank at dinner. What'd you get to eat over there? Bisa was always really nice. I wasn't buddy-buddying her, but, you know, she always got a kick out of the things I said, and I know she supported my content a lot. I know she likes the person you said people don't like. I know for a fact she does. The burger and fries. What did she say when you told her why I'm not there? I don't know exactly how much you told her, but what was her response to that? I mean, I really never went back to ask him. He said, come back when it's slower. I just, at that point, you know, I had other things going on. And I do miss making those videos over there. It was a very YouTube-friendly job, and he did let me go full throttle. So that was a great thing. J&M and Hydration Drinks. Hello, hello. You are very new to the lives. I don't think I've ever met you before. My name is Darren, or Dream Disturber, on all social media. I do travel videos, mostly in Louisiana. I do plantation tours, festivals, and such. I went to one today. You got Laurie in here. She has a plantation group on Facebook. Posts a lot of great pictures. Oh, your name doesn't ring a bell. Did you change it? I don't know why. It just doesn't ring a bell. Ah, what was your old name? Oh, yeah, you got to always agree to the new terms. J&M and Hydration Drinks. You must have a business. It seems like. Football fam. Yeah, that does ring a bell. Great to see you again. I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't. I mean, I would let you. Would let me what? I don't know. I must have missed something you said. Let's see what you said. I think he would let you. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, no, he's not going to want me back there. If he knows I have issues with a manager, or if he thinks she has issues with me, which I would be led to believe based on my conversations with him, he probably wouldn't want me back there. And would I want to go back there in that situation, to work with somebody who obviously told me a story, a real lie, a bald-faced lie. It had this elaborate backup story about it, Well, like I said, I haven't been over there since that little butterfly event. I do miss the people there. It was a dream job. But, if I ever go back, I'd talk to them. To wear that hot vest all day and sit in that little room. It wasn't like it was paying phenomenally. That was nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun being over there. It was great for my channel. And they ought to tell him. Oh, they're not going to tell him how they feel. Nobody talks to Kevin like that. I mean, I would. Those little girls aren't. And if Cheryl's got issues with me, she told me a lie. So I can't go to a place with somebody who lied to me. That's just how it is. You probably did meet Lori on a live stream once. She's one of the regulars here. She's definitely a regular here. Such a friendly little world on this YouTube life we've got. Or your group. You never know. You never know. It's a small world. Everything is so small. If you think about it. And besides, Lori, they have more tour guides than they know what to do with. The manager that we both know, it does not know how to manage a large group of people. Yeah, he's here. He's been depressed. He had a bad Halloween. He missed trick-or-treating because it was rained out. And he didn't get his 2,000 subscribers that he's been working for so hard. But we're still trying. He thinks maybe he'll get them for Christmas. Or at least by Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll start coming back on every single day. But he was so heartbroken about Halloween. We had a torrential storm here, and he couldn't go out and get that candy. But he's going to be better. We're going to keep trying. We will definitely keep trying. And then he was so upset about that squirrel. He saw that squirrel getting taken away from his family, and he thinks he is going to get taken away. But I told him, don't worry about it. Nobody's going to come in this house and take you away. That would be crazy. So crazy. So I have been coming on pretty regularly, but not like we were in October. Because I was working that gig, and I was coming on here because I couldn't go out and make videos. And But we'll start coming on again. Why not? We definitely will. Ah, you're in England. How cool. It's 6 a.m. What do you got planned for today? J&M got a big day planned. You're getting up early. What part of England did you say you were in? I was in Putney for a while there, right outside of London. Yeah, I've stayed there for a couple of months back in my day when I was a young traveler. No care in the world. But look it up. Yeah, England. Well, good. I'm glad to have people from all over coming to hang out with us. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Rain. Oh, well, I love the rain. I know people did not like the weather there that weren't used to it, but I love it when it rains. I like it when it's overcast. I think that's why the English have such great skin, because it's not sunny. People down here in Louisiana, they have thick, dark skin because of sunlight, and when they get older, it gets leathery. You don't see that as much in England. At least I didn't notice it when I was there, but I wasn't looking back then. I live in Louisiana. It's in the very southern part of the United States, so it's hot and sunny and humid. We barely get a winter down here. And people down here age quickly with the hot, sunny weather. Yeah, we need some YouTube. I think YouTube seems mostly American to us because since we're in America, they probably show us American-made videos. But I know people in England do make videos, so they probably show you more English videos. Like people in France, people in France watch videos, but they're shown French videos. So YouTube knows how to give people geographic videos that they want. That's why I use Cindy Crawford face on my face. Ah, good for you, good for you. That's a beautiful thing. Huh. Well, that's good to know. I worked with Cheryl Teagues one time. You remember her from Charlie's Angels? She looks phenomenal. I mean, her skin was the most beautiful skin I'd ever seen on a woman that age. So I don't know what they do over there in Hollywood. Men use it too. I'll look into it. I usually use Clinique for Men products. Yeah, YouTube is universal. To get back to that, I'm sure if you go on YouTube, I'm surprised they don't show you a lot of English speaking people. I mean, from England or Ireland. But I bet you don't get French videos, but they are out there. Sometimes I like to go on YouTube and see what geographic location people watch my stuff. I get people from Australia watching my videos. People from India. Hey, Indian people, I wish you were watching now. So yeah, people from all over do watch my videos. Not a lot, Lori, not a lot. I mean, I'll take a picture of that for you one day and show it to you about where people watch me from. It'll tell you the ages of your watchers. It'll tell you their gender. It'll tell you what device they watch it on. And that helps me know how to create videos and such. Yeah, I mean, I stay on top of all that stuff. I wish I had more French people watching me. I need to start putting subtitles on my videos because I do love the French. I do love the French. And I bet you have a lovely accent, J&M. The Manchester accent. Well, there you go. You're Italian and French. That's good to know. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a real mixing pot. Posh. You got a posh accent. I love the posh accent. It's one of my favorite English accents. Good for you. Wild Bill is Italian, French, German, and American Indian. Boy, you're a lot of things. That is a lot of different things to be. Oh, and my mom's side, I am German Irish. Well, there you go. Just like the Heidells. German. So I'm German, Irish, French. And you're a Leo. Good for you. I'm a Libra. I'm born in October. It is cold now. Oh yeah, you're probably just getting into winter. It doesn't get cold in the south that much. We're still in the 70s over here. I don't know how that translates to Celsius, your temperatures. Use Fahrenheit. In England, the name Minor is from there. In England, the name Milner is from there. Well, there you go. Wow, Bill. That is good to know. I know that my grandfather was from Ireland. Came here when he was 12 years old on a boat. Is it November? Oh, yeah, it is November in America. Our months are the same. I mean, we have the same months. It's just the temperatures are different. And maybe you're one day ahead of us or one day behind us. Right now, I think it's still November the 9th. Well, my watch is out of batteries, though. Yeah, we're not that far off with the months. That would make it very difficult to keep up with. If we were. So your name was football fan before. So you mean soccer to us. American football is a lot different than English football, which you may know. In the olden days, the people who were The Milners and Kilners were noted as the hardest working people in the village. Well, there you go. You need to get to work. You need to get to work. You gotta live up to your heritage. I don't really know a lot of Hubbards, which is my last name, just my family. Every now and then I'll run into a random one, but that name just isn't that common down here. I used to work with one on a movie set. Well, that was rare to meet somebody with my last name that I wasn't already related to and didn't know. Yesterday was the 9th. Yeah, because it's 6 a.m. where you are. For me, it's still 11:41 behind you. So J&M, you are probably 7 or hours ahead of us. Crazy how that works, huh? You're ahead of the game. 6 a.m. You're starting your day, and we are about to end our days. If you think about it. So if I met Ferrano, it's my family. Okay, good. Your old family. That's nice. So what are you going to do, J&M? It's Sunday for you. And it's still Saturday for us. Sunday is a day of relaxation a lot of times. You are south. Yeah, I'm in the very south of the United States. I'm in Louisiana. It is one of the deep southern states. If you ever saw True Blood on HBO about the vampires, that is where it was filmed, in Louisiana. But I don't live in that kind of a rural Louisiana like they were in. They were in the really rural areas, if I remember correctly. The Italian side is my family in Cicero. Well, there you go. My German side is the Black Dutch. Well, there you go. Tiffany, what's going on? Good to see you. Maybe the zombie baby will perk up. You're one of his favorite people in the whole world. It's always a pleasure when you come along. We got Laurie here, Wild Bill, and J&M, who used to be football fan. Good to see you, Tiffany. How was your day? Did you do anything exciting today? Yeah, England does not have guns. You don't have guns. We live in the South, and people do have a lot of guns down here. I do not own a gun, but I know Wild Bill used to, and I bet Lori does too. I'm not a gun person, but we do have more lenient gun laws than you do. I was just hanging out. Somebody asked me to come online tonight and chat with everybody. So here I am. I was just going to chill today. My day wasn't too exciting. Just watched bingo and not up. Yeah, I went to a plantation today. We had a little festival out there. Lori was actually there. I met Lori and her husband today. And we had toured the little thing. Saw a lot of vendors, live music. I ate some food out there. Well, you got to keep at least one. You don't want to get rid of them all. It's sad that you did have to get rid of them because you are an avid collector of guns. Oh, H&M, but do the police or bobbies, is that what you call them? Do they have guns? Law enforcement, do they carry guns on their belts over there? That's what I'd love to know. Yeah, I did film some stuff. I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I'm still been putting off the other video before that one that I got to edit. So I do have that footage in the can. It's just not edited yet. It'll probably come out next week, hopefully, if I get this one done. Yeah, it's nice. J&M actually is not a new face. J&M used to be called Football Fan. I thought they changed their names. And Lori does come a lot. Wild Bill comes on a lot. Good to see people out here. Yeah, the last time we were here, it was kind of dead. But that was a Wednesday or whatever. I don't know. Oh, I see. A name change. Yeah, she tried. Well, they tried to come in with a whole new name. So yeah. So do the police force have guns in England, in Manchester? That's what I would love to know. And in the South where I live, hunting is a very popular pastime. They love to go hunting, kill deers, and all that other stuff. I don't never got into that, but I do know a lot of people who do that. I was J&M Gaming and Hacks. You guess you got to keep people on their toes. That name does ring a bell, actually. J and Gaming and Hacks. Yeah, that does ring a little bit of bell for me. There. So weird. Zombie Baby is so glad to see his friends back. Hopefully, I'll get him in a better mood like he was in October. Maybe when Thanksgiving gets closer, he'll be happier. But we got to play it by ear, day by day. I should have brought him to that plantation today. He could have toured, but I don't think he'd love that. He would not have enjoyed that with all those people. Zombie Baby. Oh, he loved those brains. Thank you for posting them. That is so cool. Always puts him in a better mood. Wild Bill says in England they allow you to own a gun. The gun and ammo must be kept separated at all times, and you're subject to search. We don't really have Thanksgiving here. Yeah, that's right. You guys don't have Thanksgiving. Well, you got Christmas. So we'll have a big Christmas party. All he wants for Christmas is 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully he'll get those by Christmas. Christmas. We just need to start coming on full force like we were before. And do it. But the last couple of times when I was here, nobody was here. I need to find a way to let people know. I don't know if it was the day in the week or what. Yeah, a lot of people in England, they don't understand Thanksgiving. They didn't understand why we celebrated. I know you guys see it on TV shows a lot. Yep, we eat turkey, cranberry sauce, all sorts of good things. That's what we eat on Thanksgiving. It's a tradition. And it's going to be at the end of this month. I think it's the last Thursday in October is what we call Thanksgiving. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe go to one of my aunt's houses with my sister because she's been kind of laid up for a bit, and her daughter's out of town, and her grandson's out of town, and we kind of feel like we have to go spend some time over there. And I will be there. Maybe I'll go live for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving live. Supposed to go there tomorrow too. Maybe I'll go live over there tomorrow. For kicks. Whatever happened to all those bullets that you were repurposing a while, Bill? Remember you told me you had all those bullets that got wet and you were doing something with them? Didn't understand it too much, but it seemed interesting. On that ammo. I never got into hunting. I never wanted to kill animals. But trust me, people down here, it is a real pastime. They go on the wood. My uncle was a big hunter. He would go sit on the deer stand and wait to see one deer and shoot it. Yeah, England is safe. I wish we were more like England here. But, everybody's got to be different. Most of that was shotgun, anti-wind, and water. Oh, I hate hunting so bad. Same in Colorado, they hunt everything. Yeah, I didn't know there was a lot of hunting in Ohio. That's fascinating. Oh, yeah, they love to go hunting, go on hunting trips. Got to get on that deer stand, they'll tell you. Got to get on the deer stand, get that deer. Go dove hunting, kill a dove. I'm still here. All right, Laurie, we're probably going to hang out for a bit. People seem to be here. Yeah, I mean, as a southern kid, I guess I had to try hunting once. Ugh. Getting up early, going out in the woods, crouching down, waiting to see something. Nah, that's just not for me. It's not for me. All the lodges out here have deer heads on the walls. Ugh. Yeah, those poor deer. You should ask, where's the rest of the deer? Is it like if you go in the next room, that's where the rest of the deer is? Yeah, so, that's just what people love to do. Go hunting. But what do they do in England, J&M? Do they hunt in England? Because it does seem like a prestigious sport in some way. Do you know if they go hunting in England? Taxidermy. A lot of stabbing here, though. Yeah, because you don't have guns, so they're going to stab you. That's funny. Yeah, they're going to kill somebody one way or another. I mean, if they have it in them to do it, they're going to find a way. And that's actually one of the arguments of the gun people, the anti-gun. They said if you take away guns, they're just going to find another way. But, you're not going to blow up a school with a knife. That's the big difference. Like, we have mass shootings here. I don't think we had one lately, but it has happened. Not in my area. I can respect stabbing somebody, A knife fight. I've never seen one, but that's terrible that they have that. Then I even went fishing one time. You got to put that worm on your hook. Oh my word. I don't know about that. I have a friend that used to love to fish. Well, we have guns, but you have to pay. Oh, I think you have to have a hunting license here too. I don't know much about it. And you probably have to pay for a gun hunting permit. Cactus Sand, what's up? I always keep a ruler under my bed. Besides, how will I know how long I've slept? Oh, that's so funny, Cactus. That's a good one. My next door neighbor, Teresa, has quite a collection of knives and swords. Wow. That's kind of cool. That's a great thing to collect. Wild Bill says, from what I heard in Australia, as soon as they lock the gun away from the civilians, the thieves just break into your home and take what they want. That's terrible. Why would they do that? Yeah, my neighborhood is pretty safe for the most part. We don't have a lot of that stuff down here where they're going to rob you. We do have bad neighborhoods in our state, of course. But yeah, why go rob somebody? There's such an invasion of their privacy and their comfort of their home. I would hate somebody in my house going through my stuff. I mean, God, go out and buy a TV. I mean, what are you going to get from somebody's house? You know, it's not like somebody has a pot of gold lying around. Oh, you got lockdowns. You mean like a curfew? Be home at a certain time. You can't be lollygagging on the street. We don't have lockdowns here. I mean, if there's a hurricane and the electricity is out, then they're going to give us a curfew. But we don't really have stuff like that down here. Hey, I never. Tiffany's asking, is Steven Seagal still a cop in Louisiana? I never knew Steven Seagal was a cop in Louisiana. That is a new one on me. All I knew is that he was an actor. Have you ever heard anything about that, Wild Bill? That's new to me. You probably keep up with stuff like that. No, I like a shootist. Steven Seagal is a cop. Where'd you hear that from, anyway? People do tend to be cops a lot down here. A lot of people I went to school with became cops. Yeah, I used to watch this reality show and he was a cop out there. That's so funny. No, never saw him. I can't imagine Steven Seagal out there giving people speeding tickets. Driving a motorcycle around, catching you speeding. No, he was caught kidnapping a woman down in Lafayette. Didn't hear about that either. I don't really keep up with Steven Seagal. I need to look into him, see what he does these days. Yeah, it seems kind of funny. Following Steven Seagal around. Crazy. I used to like Joe Millionaire. That was the funniest reality show. And that guy was pretending to be a millionaire, but he was really a mechanic or something. and they wanted to see if the girls really just wanted him for his money. It was kept under wraps. They settled out of court and kept it hush hush. Why would he kidnap a whole woman? Had to be his ex or something. Nobody random. Like, who is he supposed to be? King Kong? Yeah, it was a funny little show. Steven Seagal worked for JPSO. Whatever that is. Don't know what that is. You know what I used to watch? Pawn Stars was a great little show, and then that one that came after it about the guy with the cars. I don't have cable anymore, satellite, so I don't get to watch random things like that. Ah, Jefferson Parish. There you go. That's pretty smart, Tiffany. That's exactly what it is, Jefferson Parish. We have that down here. It's a real parish. I think it's kind of a country parish. Very rural. I wonder how he ended up being a cop in Louisiana. Is he originally from here? Yeah, that does make sense now. Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. Very interesting. I wonder how he ended up that way. A distinguished action star becomes a cop in Louisiana. Crazy, man. Crazy. He lives in the state. In this state. In New Ireland. I used to take karate as a teenager. My teacher used to make fun of Seagal's movie. I was never a fan of those action movies either. Just doesn't interest me. You know, you had Rambo and stuff like that. Those were good because they were innovative and new. But then, every other action movie after that, come on. They're not that great. How many lives have you missed? Nothing significant. You haven't missed a thing. I have done lives, but sometimes only one or two people are here. And we just chill and hang out and visit. It's a beautiful little thing. Where have you been, J and M? Why haven't we seen you in a while? I've been wondering. I figure everybody's got school or whatever, business, and doing what they got to do. Yeah, Rambo. That was a good movie. I saw clips of it the other day. That poor man. The poor, poor man. Yeah, I was thinking about having a certain day of the week and just go live one day, and that'll give everybody a chance to know when we're going to be here. But then other times I just get bored, or sometimes people would say, hey, can you come on live? And then I always do it because it's fun. Gives me something to do. Yeah, good idea. I don't know what day would be perfect. I may do a poll on my channel. Hey, J&M, if you subscribe to the channel, it really helps out. Making videos, football, school, self-defense class. Good for you. Gotta learn that. What's your channel name? I'll subscribe to you if you. I'm sure you subscribe to me. Wow. Okay. Yeah, don't mess with him. Don't mess with Steven Seagal. But why be a cop of all things? He's bound to have some money saved up, you know. Get a posh house, or at least a moderate house. Yeah, I thought you might. What's your channel? I'll subscribe to you. Let me write it down. I may have subscribed to you as well. I can't remember. If you want to write it, I will subscribe to you. Because why not? You got to help each other out. That's why we're here. To grow, meet people, and have a good time. I was surprised at the amount of people at that festival today. Those line of cars were so long. I had to walk forever after I parked. It's supposed to rain really hard tomorrow, and this is a 2-day festival. So they were thinking maybe everybody just came today because they knew it was going to rain tomorrow. I even talked to some of the vendors, and they said they don't know if they should pick up their stuff tonight or leave it out. Because some of the stuff they had, if it got wet, it would ruin. I had some good pepper jelly today that one person was selling. I should have bought it. Should have bought some. But I didn't feel like carrying it around the whole time. That's the worst part. They even sold plants over there. Lori bought some plants. Yeah, it was pretty good. Wow, are they different flavors to try? That's your channel, J&M Hydration Drinks. I should be able to remember that. But I'll write it down anyway. I like to write things down. Just so I remember that there was something important that I wanted to do. Steven Seagal is big as a wine barrel, and I don't know anyone who could go one-on-one with him. Have you seen Batista lately, Wild Bill? You know the wrestler Batista? He trimmed down significantly because he wants to be an actor, and he said the way he was built before, when he was doing those scenes, he looked like a giant next to the people, so he looks totally different now. You should do a Google search about it. I thought he was sick. You know, I thought maybe he has some sort of illness, but he did it on purpose. He just changed the way he worked out and trimmed down. Let me get some more water, guys. Be right back. The WWE paid to get rid of him because, Oh, well, there you go. I never liked his wrestling character, to tell you the truth. Was not one of my favorites. Oh, there you go. I don't like Goldberg that much either. He ruined Bret Hart's career. And Bret Hart was my favorite wrestler. Do you sell hydration drinks, J&M? How did you come up with that name? That sounds like a business name. J&M Hydration Drinks. Sounds like you got something to sell. Oh, maybe. Goldberg was one of the worst wrestlers ever. Not yet too young. Well, maybe you'll have a goal to do it. It's always good to set goals and work for it. I could use some hydration. Me too. That's why I'm drinking water. Been thirsty a lot. Gotta stay hydrated. It's an important thing. Our bodies are mostly water. My goal is to be a footballer. Good for you. Do you play football now? I would imagine you do. That'd be a fun aspiration. Good thing to shoot for. No, I forgot all about it today. Carnivora. No, I should. I don't even know what it's supposed to do, to tell you the truth. I may get it. It'd be a good theme for my channel if I take Carnivora for a month. What happens? You know, for memory and stuff, my memory's fine. Joints could probably use a little help. It does the same thing as fish oil. I know it helped that dog avoid surgery. Yeah, it would be. I just have to find out what it does. My sister was selling some stuff called Trinot, and they had this THC stuff. And she, gave me samples, want me to try it. I said, okay, cool. I'll do THC for a month and see what happens. That stuff didn't affect me in the slightest. Nothing happened. So I didn't post that video because she was trying to sell the stuff. It wasn't just THC. The company she worked for sold other things too. But that was just what I thought I would try. And didn't do much for me. So I couldn't post a video if I didn't see any results. THC or TCH. Yeah, it's supposed to lighten your mood, make you more relaxed. And maybe I'm not uptight or anything, so maybe it didn't have any reason. It's supposed to be good for your joints too and relieve pains that you may have. And at the time, I just didn't have any of that stuff, so I didn't see any results. It was a waste of time. And I was filming things too, day one, and all that other bull. What will happen if I take this stuff? But nothing happened. I didn't see any results. Sweet and mellow. Yeah, pretty much. Sweet and mellow guy. I like to think so. Maybe that stuff was supposed to make me sweet and mellow, and I was already sweet and mellow, so it didn't work. Last I heard about Steven Seagal, he was down at the Texas-Mexico border with DEA fighting drug lords. Before that, well, there you go. He gets around. Now he's a real life action star. He played it in the movies, and now he does it in real life. So good for him. He's living the dream. It's better than giving people tickets for speeding and stuff. Yeah, drug lords. They're bringing all that fentanyl into America. J and M, do you guys have a opioid crisis in England? They always talk about that in America, that there's an opioid crisis and people get addicted to Oxycontin and kill over. That'd be an interesting thing to know. Do you know the cops here in LA can be transferred to any parish at any time? No, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. They'd have to move their whole family to another parish. Let me tell you. In case you didn't know, Tiffany, most people have counties. Louisiana has parishes. Some people don't know that. We're the only state that has parishes. What kind of crisis? Oh, an opioid crisis. It's a drug. People are addicted to it, and it kills them. They call it an opioid crisis. It's in the news. Yeah, well, that's good. I thought you may be. You're a smart girl. I like to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just showing up at the Waffle House and you. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, you had a wild night. You're out there with your patty melt and your coffee and orange juice, and in walks Steven Seagal. I'd probably duck down so he didn't see me and put my menu over my face. What would you do, Wild Bill? I bet you'd go up and talk to him. Tell him I love all your movies. He may come up and talk to you, though. Say, I heard a lot about you. He may come talk to you instead. That is a funny scenario. I haven't been to Waffle House in a long time. I don't know why. Because we do have a Waffle House kind of close. Kelly LeBrock. He was married to Kelly LeBrock. Married life probably wasn't for him. He said, no, I don't like being married. It's too domesticated. I want to go battle drug lords every night. And then go to the Waffle House when he's done. What if he walked into the Waffle House? That is so funny. What if he did? Will they ever run out of drugs or waffle? Yeah, what is he gonna do then when he cleans it all up? You know, if he really succeeded, he'll be out of a job. You know, if they're all in jail, what would he do then? Go back to giving tickets. I probably wouldn't recognize him if he came into Waffle House. Then Kim Kardashian will bust them all out of prison. Well, there you go. That's true. So probably would. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies. I can't name one of his movies. Can't name one of them. And those movies really aren't that popular anymore. I'm surprised he never got to work in the Marvel movie as a superhero. Oh, Under Siege. That does ring a bell. I didn't see it, but it rings a bell. I'm surprised he was never a superhero in one of those Marvel movies that everybody liked so much. I've seen every one of his movies made here in America. Well, there you go. You must be his biggest fan. Yeah, it's not really around anymore. One guy against all odds. And they're all out to get him. He's got to beat them all up, blow up everything. Is John Pork real? I don't even know what that is. You may have to elaborate unless somebody else knows. Don't know what John Pork is. You don't want to be in the same room with them for real. I don't know that. don't know. Pigman. No, I don't. I'm not familiar with that at all. Never heard of Pigman. Is that a legend? Like Bigfoot or the Bog Man? I know about the Bog Man. That's Arkansas's version of Bigfoot. I will. Once I'm done with this, I'll look it up. Pigman. Pigman. I don't know if we have that in America, unless Wild Bill knows about it or Tiffany knows about it. I do not know what that is. Doesn't sound too tough though. I think I could take Pigman if it came to blows. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, Pigman doesn't sound too tough. In Colorado, we have Hatchet Lady. Says her name 3 times and then run for your life. Oh, wow, that's a cool legend. You have to say her name in the mirror 3 times and she'll appear. That is so funny. Crazy. Hatchet Lady. We have the Rougarou down here. Rougarou is a werewolf that lives in the swamp. And he eats children, bad kids. Cool. She appears at Red Rock. Well, the Rougarou, that's scary. Well, he's a good kid, but I wouldn't let him go out in the swamp. If he got lost in there, I'd never find him. He would probably blend in too much. The Rougarou. So he likes to stay inside. He runs around the neighborhood at night, though. Chases all the cats around. Comes back by dusk. Crawls into bed, sleeps the rest of the day, most of the day. Except when he goes to school. He's such a good kid. Never gives me any trouble. He's the best kid ever. Hopefully we'll get him those subscribers. How do you spell that werewolf? Wild Bill probably could tell you how to spell it. I think it's Rougu, Rougarou. Roo. Rou, maybe Garoo. Do a search for it. I Rougarou, bayou. They live in the bayous and swamps. I can't look at my phone right now because I'm talking to you guys, so I don't want to mess up the live chat. Yeah, it's a fascinating story. They probably have pictures of them and everything. Some stuff down here has Cajun spelling, which is similar to French. I would try this. Does that look backwards to you guys? Or does it come in forwards? To me, it looks backwards. I don't know if this phone has a mirror effect or if to you guys it looks normal. To me, it looks backwards on my screen. Oh, weird. That's so weird. I wonder why it does that to me. Because to me, it is backwards like Snapchat. But who am I to question it? I don't design the computers or the phones. They can do whatever they want to do. Rougarou. There used to be an IPA called Rougarou. And I used to know a guy who wanted... There you go. That's what I... Oh, yeah. OU. That makes more sense. That's the Cajun way to spell. The Cajun way. A guy I knew, he wanted to become a wrestler, and his wrestling character was going to be called the Rougarou. The southern version of the werewolf. Lives in the swamps of Louisiana. Comes out at night. Real mystery. Rougarou, Rougarou. So I hope J&M finds that information on the internet. I like that name for a wrestler. Yeah, I worked with him back in the movie business for a very short time. I hope he achieves that dream somehow and became that character. It's a pretty good dream. I was impressed with it. The Rougarou. I wonder what his finishing move would be. Mostly reported being seen around Houma, LA. Wow, I didn't know that. I think that's where Lori lives. She's not here anymore, but I wonder if she saw the Rougarou. Houma and Slidell. Wow, that's interesting information. I should try to go hunt him down for my channel. Like those Bigfoot hunters I met at the Bigfoot convention. And they said they were so close to him, I could feel him breathing on my neck. The air changed when he got close, I'll say, like they did. And I can show that footage. Look, there he is. You see him? The Rougarou. I know, it would. I would say, ooh, did you hear that? Like the Bigfoot people do on their shows. I was talking to my cousin on the other phone. Oh, that's fine. You didn't have to come back. Didn't have to come back for the Rougarou. We were just talking about him. I didn't know the Rougarou was last seen in Homa or Slidell. I didn't know they had that pinpoint of information about it. The Rougarou. Searching for the Rougarou is probably a lot like hunting, and you have to wait around, hide in a tree or a deer stand, and wait for him to come out and get a picture of him. And for whatever reason, it'll come out blurry. And no matter what you do, no matter how good a photographer you are, your picture of the Rougarou is just going to be blurry. And people will say, that's not real. It's a guy in a suit, or it's a cat, or a dog. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, everybody's got something in their town. Nobody's safe. Everybody's got something. Some mysterious legend, something out there. Chupacabra. Yeah, they used to talk a lot about that on Art Bell and Coast to Coast AM, but Chupacabra. That's all the way down there in Mexico. Chupacabra. Yeah, I haven't heard that word in a while. That's so true. Yeah. Yeah, you always did. Yeah, he was the best. The best at what he did. Everything was so riveting. And it every day was a good conspiracy or a good story. Never bad episodes. You would wait and wait to listen to it. And people would call in. Yeah, he was a fascinating storyteller. And he took everything so seriously, no matter who called, what they talked about. Oh, do you remember when he used to talk about that hole? There was a big hole somewhere, and it was theoretically going straight to hell. And they would hear screams coming out of it and stuff like that. I wonder where that hole was. Do you remember they used to talk about that all the time? And he would play an audio clip out of it. Oh, do you know about it? Far out. Yeah, I was always fascinated by that story. Is it still there, I wonder? Could people go visit it? Sometimes those ghost sounds did freak me out. Not the ones with the machine, but the ones that were caught when they replayed the film. Yeah, you think they would shut it down by now. We gotta lock it up, put a board over it. You don't want kids goofing off and getting in there. If they fall down, they just keep falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling. Never hit the ground. It was mainly screams in Thebso called The Portal to Hell. Yeah, I remember they would always talk about it. Somebody should have jumped in there to see what happened. They should have lowered somebody on a rope. See where it went. I'd go in there on a rope. They could lower me down there. And I would document it and tell them what's going on. I'd tell all those people screaming to pipe down. You're being too loud. You're disturbing everybody. And they could just roll me back up. Put you on a big giant rope. A gurney. Yeah. Oh, so did you look up the Rougarou? Is that what you're talking about? That was scary? Or are we talking about the portal to hell? To heck. Portal to heck. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you searched up the Rougarou. People need to know about it. It's good to share different legends with people. Yeah, it is a fascinating story. Did they show a picture of him? An artist representation, at least? We know where he is. He's in Houma. In the swamps of Houma, Louisiana. In Slidell. That's where Chuck lives. Tiffany, remember Chuck? He lives in Slidell. I should tell him to find the Rougarou. No, I've never seen it. I don't live close to that area. And I wouldn't be in the swamps at night. Yeah, he lives in Slidell. That's where he lives. Never once mentioned the Rougarou. Wild Bill just told me where he was spotted last. How does he know? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to keep up with the Rougarou. Oh, there's a statue of it? Fine. I'm going to look into that. I would go there to make a video and show people the statue of the Rougarou. I didn't know they had a statue of the thing. That's awesome. That's probably the most popular thing in that town. Yeah, I'm going to put that on my agenda. I'll go check out the statue. Uncovering the Rougarou. The mysterious creature that terrorizes children and lives in the Louisiana swamps. Comes out at night. No, it wouldn't be in New Orleans. New Orleans has enough stuff. They don't need the Rougarou statue. They may have some Rougarou stuff out there. I don't know. New Orleans has voodoo. Houma, LA. Yeah, that's correct. Houma, LA. Louisiana. The mysterious Rougarou. And honestly, I'd never even heard about the Rougarou until the guy who wanted to be a wrestler was explaining it to me. And then I looked into it and became fascinated. What a Rougarou. Yeah, you don't hear much about that anymore. I know some of them were faked. But, I mean, I guess they think the aliens were trying to communicate with us. With the crop circle. Because you never know how an alien will communicate with us. They could be totally different than us. They could be on a whole different plane of existence. Oh, why crop circles? And they could only be seen from above. That's what's so crazy about them. Yeah, some were faked. They just wanted to be popular. News about what exactly? Crop circles, Rougarou. I remember seeing a statue of that creature on TV, but I cannot remember where. But it keeps coming back to me. Maybe it is over there, Wild Bill. That don't listen to me. I bet it could be over there. Why not? Maybe I'll go there one day. I just hate parking in New Orleans. I never know where to park. I guess there's a parking area there, though. Go down to Bourbon Street. I don't know. It probably has been on the news at one point. I haven't heard anything about it lately of note. But it's a fascinating story. I'm glad we talked about it tonight. All right, everybody, it's almost time to call it a night. Well, it remains to be seen if it's mystical or not. Some people swear by it. It's kind of like the werewolf. I mean, kind of like Bigfoot. You know, is that a mystical creature? Even though people swear that they see it and they go hunting for it. And that's kind of how the Rougarou is. People swear about it. Is it real? There's some people, you know, say they saw it. Yeah, it's getting late. So yeah, I'm glad we came on. I wasn't going to come on, so this was a fun idea. Turned out to be a pretty interesting topic tonight. And tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know if I'll be back on Sunday. I might. You know, always turn on your notifications. That's the best way to find out. And then if you want to visit, visit. And if you don't, I'm not hurt my feelings if we don't come. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, you too. And Zombie Baby is glad that you stopped by. You're one of his all-time favorites because you always post the brains and he loves it. It makes him happy. I think I see a glimmer of a smile on him today, just like his old self. Maybe in a couple of days he'll be back to normal. I am starting the money. J&M, it's good seeing you again, even though we didn't recognize you at first. I'm glad you finally came back and visited. Wow, Bill, you wanted to come on. We did have a great time. It was great talks. Never know what we're going to talk about on here. We talked about Steven Seagal. We talked about the Rougarou and all sorts of great things. Yes, he loves those brains. It makes him happy. Puts a little spark in his step. It's always a beautiful thing. So turn on your notifications, guys. If anybody wants me to come online, reach out to me on YouTube, and we'll always come back. All right, Tiffany, thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Everybody else, goodbye. Be good. J&M, have a good day. Your day's just starting, but we are going to sleep. Bye, guys.